Newport, Rhode Island, a pretty town with a rich history, as through the years she was recognised as being of great strategic importance both for trade, military purposes too, as the British took control of the area in order to attack New York. Well, that didn't end too well for the British, as I'm sure you know, although today our two nations enjoy a very special friendship, and the only battle that goes on in this area is when there's the America's Cup. Although actually the British don't seem to have done too well in that either. Certainly in recent times this area is more synonymous with yachting, and today I'm going to show you a very special vessel that's offered to take us from Newport, Rhode Island along the coast through the Cape Cod Canal and all the way up to Boston. This is such a popular area for charter, and this is such a popular charter yacht. Let me show you what makes her so special. The invitation to accompany the yacht had been extended by the wonderful crew of motor yacht Rhino, a 154-foot super yacht designed by the great Donald Starkey and built by Admiral Marine Works in the United States. A family-friendly, comfy and cozy welcome retreat from your daily life that somehow puts you at ease from the moments that you step on board. It's clear that this is not a yacht that plays at the charter business. She prides herself on it, and although the weather on the day of filming did not allow us to show you the water toys in action, the entirety of the main deck aft was dedicated to storing two powerful Sea-Doos and a 5.8 metre Novarania. Our trip took us out of the Newport Sound and into the Atlantic Ocean, hugging the lush green landscape of the Brenton Point State Park and over the border from Rhode Island to Massachusetts. Under normal circumstances, charter guests may want to make a small deviation to Martha's Vineyard to enjoy the amazing scenery and cuisine there. And in fact, prior to our arrival on board, Rhino had just completed a charter to Nantucket and Sag Harbor. But for us, we pressed on to Buzzards Bay and the Cape Cod Canal. As we approached the canal, I took the opportunity to look around the interiors of the yacht. She has a very comfy feeling to the main deck lounge, and the crew tell me that families love Rhino. They very quickly feel at home on board and can relax. The main deck dining area has two circular dining tables that can also unite to become one large table. It's a great solution. There's nothing worse than 2 or 3 people sitting around a table for 12. Forward of the dining area is a lobby and a corridor with a day head. Leading to a magnificent owner's stateroom, actually more of an owner's suite, divided into a sitting room and a bedroom. And offering an exceptionally well-appointed bathroom with a tub, a shower, and a great deal of wardrobe space too. The television in this stateroom, by the way, is 65 inches. That's nothing compared to the Sky Lounge that benefits from an even larger television screen and is in a wonderful, fresh setting of soft cushions and fabrics, bright cabinetry, and a well thought out layout. I have to say, for a 154-foot yacht, this is an exceptionally large sky lounge. Below deck, guests are welcome to 4 sumptuous staterooms. Sumptuous and also spacious. The 2 double staterooms both have very generous proportions indeed, one benefiting from a tub and the other from a shower, whilst the 2 twin cabins can both morph into doubles and also have particularly spacious bathrooms. Spacious bathrooms and plenty of wardrobe space too. It looks like I may have been invited to a party. While I was checking out the interior of the yacht, the chef was busy preparing the food for a themed Pirates of the Caribbean dinner, and what a dinner it turned out to be. A selection of 3 canapes, fresh garden radishes with buffalo milk butter and fleur de sel, heirloom cherry tomato and fig tartlet with parmesan crisps. A selection of garden vegetable crudités with a creme fraiche and a fine herb dip. And that was before the starter of roasted bone marrow with chimichurri and house-made walnut sourdough. A main course of pan-fried hog snapper with a lobster nage, potato rissolettes, corn and zucchini fricassee, pickled carrots and roasted shallots. And quite literally the cherry on the cake, dessert, cherry Jubilee pavlova with ginger crumble. Blistering barnacles. Yesterday I asked the chef to prepare us some of his signature dishes, and before I knew it, he'd disappeared, gone to the market, come back with some incredible fresh food to prepare this feast for us. I asked the chief stewardess what Rhino did to make people's charter on board memorable, and before I knew it, she prepared this incredible Pirates of the Caribbean themed dinner. This is why people charter yachts. This is why people charter Rhino, an amazing yacht with a fantastic crew who are actually a lot of fun to be around. It's important to mention that a good crew know when guests want to party and when they just want to be left alone. And there are plenty of spots on Rhino where one can enjoy solitude and contemplation. The Sundeck has direct access from the interior of the yacht via this rather novel pod. There is a wonderful bar area that I can just imagine how much guests enjoy, and this superb jacuzzi tub surrounded by spacious sun pads and the all-important barbecue station. Such a fantastic layout. For me though, I favoured this wonderful circular seating area at the extreme aft of the upper deck, where I could survey the surroundings in a moment of amazing tranquility. As we travelled up the Cape Cod Canal, I was able to sit and enjoy the breathtaking scenery of this 7-mile long man-made canal flanked on either side by beautiful countryside. Quite incredible, as are the numerous historic bridges that span her. The route that we took to Boston and the sea conditions on the day didn't really allow us to show the water toys that are on board, but it's worth noting that Rhino often charters in the Bahamas too, and aside from the 2 Sea-Doos that you saw earlier on the aft deck, also has 2 wave runners, 2 paddle boards, 2 towable tubes, a wakeboard, a kneeboard, water skis, fishing gear, snorkeling gear. The list goes on, as Rhino is constantly investing to ensure that their guests thoroughly enjoy their time on board. When the captain of Rhino asked me if I wanted to accompany the yacht from Newport to Boston, of course, I said yes immediately. I thought, what a great opportunity to show you a really good charter yacht with a different backdrop instead of the south of France or the Bahamas, as is usually the case. How many times though have I said on this channel that your enjoyment of a yacht depends even more on the crew than it does on the yacht itself? I mean, don't get me wrong, Rhino is a fantastic yacht, well built, very solid, very comfortable, a great charter platform. But we were welcomed by a crew that wanted to show to us how they could transform a great charter platform and make it into an unforgettable charter experience. And after a day of filming on board Rhino, as we enter into Boston, I have to say it's an experience I will never forget.